We're back. Welcome back to the Self-Love Lounge.
With Lisa.
And Inez. Hi, everyone.
Hey guys, how are you?
Thank you for all the messages, for all the comments, for all the support. We appreciate each and every one of you. And let's get our episode started.
All right, guys.
So today we're going to take the podcast on a whole new level, which is we're just going to have deep late night conversations that feeds the soul, basically. So we're going to have a couple deep questions and we're just going to ask and answer. We're going to go back and forth. Grab your tea, get comfortable so you can answer all these questions with us.
All right, and we'll start with you, Inez. So when did you realize you were the one holding yourself back?
Wow, I didn't even think about the answer. So, of course, not in my 20s. It's definitely in my 30s. Because I figured out that I'm the one who's holding myself back because everybody else is like evolving in life, getting to what they want. And the main factor they have in common is they don't care what other people say.
Right.
And for me, I always cared about what people think, what they're going to say. Oh my God, this is so embarrassing.
Yeah.
How am I going to be out there doing this or doing that? And then the moment I let go of that idea, I changed a lot of things around me. And I've changed a lot of things about the way I see myself and the way I do things in life.
Right.
And I just stopped caring. I was like, I'm the one who's holding myself back. I shouldn't care about what other people think.
Yes.
Because at the end of the day, you're doing it for yourself and by yourself.
That's true.
And they don't.
So true.
Yeah, nobody sees what you go through. Nobody sees behind the doors, behind the scenes. No one sees any of that. You're the one who sees. They see the good part. And yeah,
but that's it. They don't see the ugly.
Yeah, why are you holding yourself back?
Right.
There's no point of holding yourself back.
That's so true.
So now my turn. Let me ask you. How do you know you've healed from something or that you haven't?
Probably because the situation does not affect me the same anymore. That shows me that I've healed from the situation. And if I haven't, it will still affect me the same. I will still get those same reactions from it. So that's how I look at that. Healing takes a long time. And it, that wound takes a long time to heal. So it's going to come times where I think that I'm healed, but if it happens a certain way, then I'll know that I'm not quite ready yet. So the fact of it's not affecting me the same lets me know that I'm beyond the hurt.
So how do you know that you actually healed from that situation and that you didn't just get used to living with it, or like you're coping with it? Yeah. How do you know the difference?
Because before I would mask it or just pretend like I would actually match energy with the person. That showed that I'm debating or fighting back with the situation, or not just a person, the situation. But if I get to the point where it's not affecting me the same anymore, or when that same thing used to affect me, but it's no longer affecting me, that's how I know I've healed from it. Because it don't sting anymore. It
doesn't trigger you.
Yeah, it don't trigger me.
Yeah.
So that's the way I see it. Yeah. Good one.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Okay, for you, let's see. If you could talk to your younger self, what would you apologize for?
I would apologize for being afraid, because I was afraid of like taking opportunities. I was afraid of taking steps that will make things better. I was just living in fear when it comes to taking big decisions.
Yeah.
And if I wasn't afraid, life would have completely changed for me right now, because I had big opportunities going on. but fear made me just step back and be like, no, I'm scared.
Right.
Whatever the reasons were back in the days, but it would be, I'm apologizing for being afraid.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't take none of the opportunities that I was offered.
Right.
But you learn, and like you grow and you learn, and it's okay. Maybe that
That's
was what
right.
I was supposed to do
That's
back
it.
in that
That's
time.
so true.
So
That's so true. Growth
yeah.
is what it's all about.
Mm-hmm. So your turn. What does becoming your higher self mean to you?
It means forgiveness, forgiveness, and love. You know, that's my higher self. It's just growing to forgive where I used to hold the grudge or hold, things that bothered me, and to love people and love myself and love others, and, just everything about love. So forgiveness and love is pretty much.
I like that. So simple. So simple. I like that.
Have you ever outgrown someone who meant the world to you?
Yeah. I'm not going to go deep into the situation, but I'll just say yes. And it's a yes because that person meant the world to me in that phase, which was a phase with no personal growth, with a limited mindset, with a limited expectations, with limited perspective. So they meant the world to me.
Right.
And the moment I changed the perspective, I upgraded the mindset, I gained some personal growth or gained some awareness, they didn't mean the world to me.
Right.
So I had to outgrow them. So
right. I see that.
It just made me realize, it opened my eyes to the point that they don't mean nothing. How did they mean the world to me one day? They don't mean nothing. They're not supposed to be even in my life, let alone mean the world to me. So, yeah.
Yes. I love that.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
No.
You can outgrow people it's nothing, because you go through different phases in life. One day someone means everything to you. The next day you feel like, why did I even get to know that person?
Yeah, it's like clothes, like just wearing the same clothes when like, okay, why am I wearing the same clothes? I can actually go buy new clothes, or, it's just not the fact of holding on to everything. If it's no value anymore, move on, let it go. I love that answer.
Yeah. So, with that being said, do you believe that everyone deserves a closure?
That was a tricky one. I say yes, in their own way, and I say in time. So I think yes, they do deserve closure, but I'll also say in time, because you can't rush closure for people. You've got to give everybody the time to process everything completely, so that it's not a they're really over it. They've actually processed it. So yeah, they deserve their own type of closure.
So when you say this, do you believe that the closure should be from your end, or when they ask for one?
I think both. I think it's something within both people that needs closure, because everybody closure is different. It's processed different. So I would say you do your closure on your end and let them do theirs on their end. So I feel like it's a it's for both to do. And even if they don't close the situation on their end, you do it on your end and you leave it. So if it's open, that's on them. You've done your part.
Okay. So let's say this person asks you for a closure because they're ready to receive one right now, and they're just pushing you to give them one, but you personally is not ready to give any closure right now. So what would you do? How would you handle it?
I would say I accept the fact that you want to have a closure, but I can't give you that until I'm ready. So what you need to do is you need to find closure for yourself. Ask for whatever type of closure. If you want to come to me and say, hey, I apologize, blah, 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 whatever closure it is that works for you, let that be. And just respect me for not closing at the same time you're closing. And that's just respect. But I've done my part by, confronting you or trying to close or build that torn situation. So that's how I see it, as just everybody just respecting their own time for closure. Not that everybody have to do it at the same time. Just heal you, work on you, apologize to them or whatever, and let it be a closure for you. Because you can say that, close the door, walk on, you're good.
Yeah.
But and that door could still be open for them, but that's on them. But you're good.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. And for you, what does forgiveness actually look like in your life right now?
I feel like it depends on the situation and who am I forgiving. So if I'm forgiving someone who hurt me, or am I forgiving my older self, or am I forgetting a version of me? It depends on who am I forgiving.
Right.
So, but in general, for me, it's kind of similar to what you answered earlier, which is as long as I'm not triggered, it means I forgive you already, or it doesn't really mean anything to me anymore.
It don't take as long to process that forgiven situation.
Yeah, so if it's not bothering me anymore, and if it's not making me get certain type of emotions, it means I did go through forgiveness already. And just let it go, don't even think about it. Not in a good, not in a bad, nothing. Like, you don't even remember it, you don't even think about it.
Right.
It means you just forgave whatever happened, you just let it go.
That's it.
But still, it depends on the person or the situation. Because some things can be forgotten but not forgiven.
Correct.
So
that's
it depends.
So true.
Like, you can forget something and just let it go, but deep down when you think about it, you didn't forgive because it still hurts you, And I don't think it's gonna be,
that's what I was saying last.
Yeah, it's not. People talk about forgiveness all the time, but there's a certain type of hurt that you can't forgive.
You have to.
Yeah, you can't talk about something you didn't go through.
It's like I just said too. Yeah, you have to bond that within yourself.
Yeah.
And let everything else heal itself.
Exactly. So when people be like, oh, you need to forgive. Okay, you're just saying it, but you never know what that person went through. You don't know what type of pain they were exposed to.
No.
You can't just come tell them, hey,
you don't know the situation just because you didn't go through it.
Yeah, it's like asking someone stop crying when they lost their arm or leg. How?
You can't do it.
A person stop crying or stop feeling the pain, It doesn't even make sense. So forgiveness is such a deep topic also. Maybe we should talk about it one day.
That's you're right. That is one on its own. So definitely gotta go over that just by itself. Forgiveness it's a range.
It does have a different aspects, and it depends on what kind of pain you went through, what kind of forgiveness, who you're forgiving, and so I'll just leave it there. Maybe one day we can make it.
We'll come back to it.
Let's go back to you again. So, what's something that changed your perspective on life completely?
That would be my children. That would be my family. Love that we have, that we continue to have, and that would be marriage. All of those things within one through the years have been, something that has really changed my perspective on life completely. Just to see the ups, the downs, the good, the bad, the like they said, the pretty, the ugly, the good times, like all of it works together. It's never just always going to be perfect, but everything works together for the good. So that's how I see it, as the change for the perspective of change.
Yeah. I love it. I would like to answer this one too, because I just
go
kind
ahead.
of similar answer, which is my daughter. She really changed my perspective of life completely, because the moment I figured out that I was pregnant, my whole aspect of life just changed. And I'm still getting it changed every day. So it keeps on changing, you know. Every time I see things differently, I receive things differently, I give things differently, and it's all because I had her. So she did change my life completely. So
I'm glad you see it. I'm glad you see that.
Similar, yeah.
I'm so glad. And you know, that's hard for you to say. It's not hard for you to say, but at the same time, from our previous podcast when you were saying the way we was talking about our gratitude and not gratitude. Was it gratitude our last podcast? I can't remember exactly, but we was actually talking about how you said Saya came in. Everything is different. You know, we saw it one way and then things didn't turn out the way.
When reality surpasses the dream.
Yes.
That episode.
And so whenever you get those things like that, and you know the apple don't fall from the tree like you expect it, you still pick that thing up and you just ride with it, because it's still something beautiful in it.
Motherhood in general,
beautiful.
However it is such a beautiful thing.
It is, yeah.
You know,
it's a beautiful thing.
Yes, it's such a that's also a whole different topic that we should talk about, motherhood.
Yeah.
Though we always mention the mothers, we always talk about how our role is so big and how mothers be doing the most, but we need to give this topic a whole episode. So
we need that.
Yeah,
because mothers need to actually know, it's not always just running and doing and whatever. Even though it's about, everything is mostly just seem like it's about the children or the child, it's still, we are superwoman.
We are, yes.
We are totally superwoman. We bring those babies in and we're running them down the field the whole time.
I feel like it's the most underrated job.
Yeah.
In the whole universe, to be honest.
That's so true.
And it's like the most underpaid job in the universe. Like if someone needs to get paid the highest salary on earth, should be a mom. But hey, let's leave
Guess what our paycheck is?
What?
That smile on that baby's face.
Exactly, yes.
The love they give back to us. Yeah. All that is just, that's enough for me.
Hey, let's leave that there.
I know. We are so excited. Oh my God. I'm so ready to do mom. Oh my God, I'm excited for years.
I guess we just...
Our babies, we love our children.
Always. I
guess that is it for our question and answer night.
We just wanted to keep it light.
Yeah.
And one more thing. Take one of these questions with you today and let it sit with you, because growth starts in a quiet place and in quiet moments.
Yes.
So feel free to answer any of these questions in the comments if you want to, or you can email us, or you can just sit down and answer it by yourself. You don't even have to know.
Right. Just tag the question that you like the most, and just put that down there and give us your answer or what you thought of that. What what you would have done in that situation. So hit us up. Let us know.
Yeah, let us know which one of these questions did resonate with you and you answered it in a way that made you feel, oh wow, this just unlocked a whole side of me that I didn't know about. So,
right.
Yep. And again, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and
share.
Yes, please. Stay tuned.
Sharing is caring.
Stay tuned for our next episodes. And as we always say, it begins with you.
And it ends with you. Love always.
Bye, everyone.